Winston Saga is back. Fantastic. Hey, Winston, good to see you. Now, you come to us some information about crime.
Yes, Max. Today I got some information about crime statistics in New Zealand. I'd like to talk to you if you can give me 3 or 4 minutes of your time.
Absolutely, go for it.
Thank you. Now, what's happening in New Zealand for the last 12 months, starting from May 2022? There are more than 129 ram raids in New Zealand, and out of that, 84 of them in Auckland. It's too high. If you see, compared to the last 5 years, it has gone, I think, 400% above. So it's too much.
Wow, that's a lot. Yeah,
absolutely. And also, these teenagers, what they're doing is actually they're getting into shops, breaking into shops like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and also dairy shops and other shops like bottle shops and everything, smashing, getting stuff and running away. So what I believe is that these, if you see those kids, actually most of them are below the age of 18, and I do believe that rather than people say that these fellows should be sent to jail and all that, I don't believe in that. These kids need some good help actually. What I'll advise you guys to do is to to have community organization working with these kids because.
But Winston, a lot of these young offenders, I don't call them kids, I'll call them teenagers or even older.
But
they're
there are
violent.
some about 13 years old, 13 to 15 years old. Not everybody's 18 and 20. There's a lot of kids 13 to 15-year-old.
They're rebelling against society, and they're violent. I saw an Indian shopkeeper get beaten up, and it just upsets me a lot. Yeah. But I don't know if they're going to sit down and let someone give them a fatherly lecture.
Yeah, I agree with you, but what can you do with an 18-year-old girl? You're going to put them in jail for 10 years. Do you think it's right to do?
Maybe 10 years they turn into a career criminal. Yeah, I agree.
Absolutely, they become more criminals.
So what's the middle road then?
I see. One more thing I'd like to tell you about the assaults happening before I come to the solution, if you don't mind. Last year alone, there were more than 1,000 assaults in Auckland CBD. And if you think about it, these young people go into the pubs and have fun, and some strangers come and just bash them. And my question is, how dare they can do this to innocent civilians? And to me, I believe the policies are too soft in New Zealand. We need to change the policy as well. And also, if you see, for example, burglary, there are 289,000 burglaries in New Zealand, a country with a population of 5 million. And you see, Auckland population is only 1 million people there, but the crime is so high. What is the government doing? Because we believe in the government, but they're not doing anything. For the last 5 years, nothing has happened. If you see, the ram rate has gone 400 to 500%. So my solution is that we need some good policies.
Well, you built that up nicely. Yeah. So what sort of solutions do you propose?
I think, first of all, now we are given opportunity to the present government for the last 5-6 years. Now time has come that we need to look for other parties. Like I believe ACT Party has got some beautiful policies, and I do have a chance to listen to David Seymour, the ACT leader. He has got some amazing ideas. He's a visionary.
What are they?
He's a visionary. He's got vision for New Zealand and to all New Zealanders. And some of the policies he's got that, as what I said to you, it's not that you can actually send them to jail for 10 years and that's the punishment. We should have community organization. We should form more organization, and the community constable, police should work along with them. And also we should find the parents, because parents have a huge responsibility. It's not the government's responsibility. It's not the police responsibility. It's the people, the parents' responsibility. What are they doing? So bring them all together, work together. And also the adults who work with these teenagers, I believe they should be given proper skills and training so that they can also in future train the other kids, because these kids have gone through certain issues in life. That's the reason they become criminals, doing all those crimes. But in future, if you train them, I can tell you, I can assure you, they'll become good people, and they can be role models to other young children and kids.
Wow, Winston Saga, that is fantastic bloody summing up. I really think your solution could work, and you've won me over. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.